Hi there, my name's Owen and welcome to the Third Path Recovery channel where we talk about recovery from drug addiction, mental health and the intersection of those two things. We're just going to start this episode by referring back to micro routines that we talked about recently. Here are mine that I created for myself. I've been doing pretty well. I've been sticking to these pretty much 100%, other than I've been slacking off on the sit-ups a little bit, if I'm honest. I've been slacking off on the sit-ups, and sometimes I've been doing 10 minutes meditation rather than 15. But other than that, I've pretty much been sticking to them. As some of you may have noticed, I've been feeling rather sorry for myself recently, and a very good thing for that is a gratitude list. Remembering all the things that you have to be grateful for. And I have a great many things to be grateful for. I'm sitting here in a warm house with a computer making a video with food in my stomach. Say no more really. And so a gratitude list is something that you can complete in a couple of minutes each day, or I have found has very much helped my mindset. I want to talk a little bit about what happened during my last meeting with the drug services that was a feature of the last episode I did. I was meeting my new drug worker, who seemed very nice. We hadn't really had chance to get anywhere. We were basically just doing introductions when the doctor came in and told me that my script was being moved from once a week pickup to 3 times a week pickup again. I've been under their care for about 5 months, testing clean the whole time. They've said that the reason for 3 times a week is unspecified, is risk, and it's unspecified what the risk is. I can be pretty clear. There's 2 kinds of risk. There's risk to my health, and then there's risk to their professional and legal well-being with regards to the medications that they prescribe to me. And as human beings, those are both things that they're going to be considering when they're making decisions about my health care. When I first came to them, I was on supervised consumption, where I was walking to the chemist in withdrawal daily. Since I've been with them, I've been saying on a continual basis how much it damages my mental health, not being able to just pick up my medication once a week and then get on with my life like a normal person. But it appears like 5 months worth of me telling them that is not enough for them to think that it might actually be true. With regards to risk to me, there essentially isn't any. Like, I think I could probably just about get high off a week's worth of my medication. I definitely couldn't kill myself with that without involving a lot of alcohol. And like, I wouldn't use those medicines anyway. I've been asked by the doctor in the past if I've ever thought about how I would kill myself, and the answer is yes. And I described her the way that I had planned doing it, and it certainly didn't involve any of the medications that they prescribed to me, because they wouldn't do the job. It's a simple fact of the matter, they wouldn't do the job. So in this case, they're taking an action that is very much disturbing my mental health. As far as I can tell, purely as a way of making sure their name isn't on the prescription. If something was to happen and I was to try and hurt myself with the medication that they prescribed to me. That's the only possible reason that I can see for them having made the decision to do that. They know that what they're doing means that 3 times a week I'm going to have to walk a mile to the chemist in withdrawal, and that the whole cycle of going and collecting medicine and being locked into that junky kind of lifestyle is a large part of what was making me ill. But yeah, I plan to deal with this by detoxing as soon as possible. My window for detoxing has come forward a little bit. Hopefully, one of my few friends is going to come and babysit me for a week whilst I'm, I don't know. I need someone to be here for the first week, because the reality is I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to be able to do something like get up and walk to the fridge or tap to get water, and I need to have someone around just to make sure that I'm getting food and water inside me. So yeah, I mean, in a way that's kind of exciting. It's exciting. It's extremely frustrating that it's been born of them making this decision, and it's messing up the volunteer project that I wanted to do, building a vegetable garden for my surgery. But once I get through the detox, I'm going to be in a much better position to do those things anyway. So I'm just trying to look at it from that point of view. Hopefully this person's able to come and babysit me for a week, and I'm pretty confident in my ability to do the detox. I don't think I've ever failed to do an opiate detox when it's not been bound by time before. I think I've only ever failed to get through them when it's been a case of I've had to get back to work, and I've not been well enough to go back to work. But I don't know, I'm not stupid enough to think that's going to be easy. I'm certainly not stupid enough to think it's going to be easy. So I'm starting to prepare, and that, in a lot of ways, that just means trying to be as physically healthy as possible, trying to eat as healthy as possible, trying to get some exercise and acquire a degree of physical fitness and calorie load before going into detox, because going into detox I might not eat for the first week, and if you're like me, where you're 6'5" and I don't know what I was the last time I stood on the scales, but not very heavy. Not very heavy, about 75 kilos, something like that. So yeah, it's a little bit intimidating, but it's also exciting. Being free of one of those chemical dependencies is wonderful, and there are other things to talk about as well from there, in regards to the services that look after me. But let's get the detox done first, and then we'll worry about that. I've included another couple of videos taken from my daily life just to show you guys me being an ugly, stupid person, as always, and they're coming up now. For some reason, I wake up in tears at the moment, like 3 or 4 times a week. I don't know why. So here we are again, searching for wallet this time. I've spent about 20 minutes so far. Yeah. Obviously, like, phone, wallet and keys are something that I have with me every single time I leave the house. And you would have thought that I would put them all in a place whereby I would be able to pick them up and leave immediately. But for some reason I don't do that. And yeah, every day wastes silly amounts of time searching for stuff that should just be there to pick up. So don't take it as any sort of medical advice. I'm just going to show you what I do. So yeah, detox coming. It's both scary and exciting. It's scary because I know it's going to hurt, but it's exciting because that I'm still going to be dependent on one substance, but it's that much closer to being able to wake up in the morning feeling free, motherfucker. That's the word I'm looking for. Free. And like I say, it's only halfway there. But it's halfway there. But before then, we'll do a video on gratitude lists and just why they're so useful and how I've found that they've helped me. Until then, please do share if you've known any of your friends or family to suffer with any of these problems. Like and share to all of your friends, just to try and draw in as many people as possible to create a forum for discussion. There needs to be more done in terms of changing the way we treat people who have addiction issues, especially if they also have mental health issues. Because in my experience, you're often not treated for your mental health issues because of your addiction issues. When it should probably be precisely the opposite, if anything. You should probably be treated more and sooner if you've got addiction issues, but that's a whole can of worms that I suppose I have just opened it. So yeah, tell me what the hell you think, but like, subscribe. There's videos to watch appearing on the screen somewhere. Please share with all your friends, and you're gonna get to watch me either slowly get healthy or slowly die. And along the way, hopefully, we're going to have an interesting discussion that people relate to and they're able to draw some useful information from. So, yeah, that's it from me for another episode of Third Path Recovery. Big love.